Hi, I'm Raymond Camden, API Evangelist for Foxit, and today I'd like to show you the Document Generation API. Now, this API is really interesting in that it's a mix of something that you'll do in code and something that you'll actually do in Microsoft Word. So, what do I mean by that? The Document Generation API lets you create dynamic PDFs or Word documents using your own data. The final document it creates will be based on a Microsoft Word template that you set up. You'll use special tokens and fields that will work with your data and create that final resulting dynamic document. Let's take a look at the code first. So I'm going to start after I had set up a simple utility function with me basically reading in my Word template and converting it to base64. Once I have the bits of that Word template, I'm then going to get my data. Now, in this case, my data is hard coded, but normally it would come from a database, file system, maybe another API. Once I have my Word template and my data, I simply call the little function I wrote, and my end result's going to be more base64 that I just write out to the file system. Now, that little utility method I wrote to wrap our REST-based API, it's taking in my credentials, it's taking in the base64 version of the Word template, and then the data, which again is static, but would normally be dynamic. And then it's just one call. The information goes in, and out from that, if everything worked out okay, we get a base64 representation of a PDF or Word document. So before I run this, let me show you the Word template. So you can do anything that Word allows. So I have a logo up there, I have a big title, and then you can see I have a token right there by the word hello, bracket, bracket, name, close bracket, bracket. That will be replaced with my data. Same for food, same for favorite movie. The today value is a special value that represents today. And we could even do some basic date formatting on it. In this case, month, day, year. Finally, I also have an example of working with a dynamic table. Now, in this case, I use a special token, table start. I tell it the name of the array, and then I set up my table in whatever way makes sense. In this case, I picked a green theme. I put a header on top with centered labels for the columns. Whatever you want is fine. We will just take your data and make that table grow based on what you send. So we have this. Let's run it. And you could see it's really darn quick. It's reading in the Word document. It took my data, it sent it, it got base64, and it saved the result as a PDF. And you could see there's my name, my favorite food, my favorite movie, also today's date, and then finally that array of data as a dynamic table. So, hope this made sense to you. Give it a try with a free set of credentials to try things out. And if you have any questions at all, just hit us up on the forums. Thank you.